What is up? Welcome back to another Foxy Games UK news video. Just a quick update for you regarding that PS3 backwards compatibility running on PS5 hardware. Already covered this in a prior video, but you may be interested to know that as reported by respawnfirst.com, a patent might have just confirmed PS3 backwards compatibility on PlayStation 5. Yeah. Before we go into the article though, I just want to say Hip Hop Gamer has been getting a lot of, well, I'd say a disservice to him because I'm not going to name them, but there's a few insiders, so to speak, or media heads or journalists who are not giving him his flowers. They're saying, he just threw mud at the wall. His news is as fake as his gold chain. Yeah, really professional guys. Hip Hop Gamer is one of the nicest people you could know. Even if you want to discredit him, there are far more politer ways of doing so. But anyway, respawnfirst.com, as usual, link in the video description. So Sony and Mark Cerny, the architect behind PS4 and PlayStation 5 consoles, might finally be cracking the code on one of the PlayStation community's longest running desires. Yeah. PS3 back compatibility on PS5. A newly found patent could be the key to making this dream a reality. The patent, titled Backward Compatibility Testing of Software in a Mode that Attempts to Induce Skew, outlines a sophisticated method for ensuring older software runs smoothly on newer hardware. Yeah, but how old? That's the point. Now, the patent describes a system where a device, in this case, we're assuming it's PS5, can run in a special time-tested mode. That's timing testing mode. This mode is designed to deliberately induce skew, basically creating timing variations that might mess with how software runs. Think of it as a stress test for old games, making sure that they can handle the new environment without breaking a sweat. So why does this matter? Well, we're hearing news of PS3 games running on console from various outlets, originally from Hip Hop Gamer, while the PS3's architecture was notoriously tricky, as I stated in a prior video, thanks to its cell processor. Now, Hip Hop Gamer did mention something about a remaster engine. Could this have something to do with that? Could PS3 games be upscaled? Could they have a higher resolution count? Could the frame rate be smoothed out? Who knows, because that really constitutes as a remaster engine, and that means Hip Hop Gamer was entirely correct about this entire thing. Though that remains to be seen, time will tell. So the complexity has made it tough to get PS3 games running on newer hardware, we all know that, but with the new testing mode, Sony could simulate PS3's unique quirks on PS5, identifying any potential issues and tweak the compatibility settings accordingly. This means your favorite PS3 titles could finally find a new home on PS5, playing just as smoothly as they did back in the day, if not, in some cases, they need to be running a bit more smoothly than they did on the PS3. But let me just say this. There's some speculation as to whether you'll be able to pop your disc in. Hip Hop Gamer is still saying, yes, you will be able to. That hasn't changed, according to Hip Hop Gamer. But is Sony going to be generous like that? Are they going to force you behind a paywall? Are you going to have to subscribe to PlayStation Plus Premium to access PS3 games? Or is it a matter of really your old PS3 games from your PS3 library will be accessible from your PS5? Will there be a software update that provides that? Will you just go to your games list of purchase lists on your PS5 and you'll see those PS3 games just show up? Or can you just pop in those Blu-ray discs? There's nothing stopping PlayStation 3 Blu-ray discs from being inserted into a PS5 and running directly, even if you still need to download something off the internet, like an emulation version. Blu-ray discs really acting as a key. There was some confusion about whether the PlayStation 1 and some PS2 games would run on the PlayStation 5. Early games, no, because they were CD based, but apparently DVD and Blu-ray should be absolutely fine. So yeah, the rumors then. Sony is said to be working on PS3 emulation for PS5. This has been reported by multiple insiders. Again, special_Nick spoke about it during a recent Xbox Era podcast episode, but it was originally Hip Hop Gamer, so let's not forget that. Now, PS3 backwards compatibility. PS3 backwards compatibility has been rumored since 2019, yes, even before PS5 came out, it was rumored that it will feature PlayStation 3 backwards compatibility, and it was extensively covered by Hip Hop Gamer with his remaster engine of PS3 games, and not just PS3, I believe it was PS2 as well. And over the years, the rumor has come up multiple times, so there's no smoke without fire. So I'm just the type of person that believes credit due where credit's due. And if this does materialize, that PS3 games run on a PS5 enhanced, then I'm going to give Hip Hop Gamer more flowers, because he mentioned the remaster engine, and that's exactly what it is. If it's enhanced, that means it's remastered at a system level. No interference by the original developer whatsoever. But just don't expect all the PS3 games to be working. I believe that each PS3 game is unique in its own way in how it uses the architecture. So likely it's going to be first party titles first, second party titles maybe in the mix, but those third parties require licensing and agreements. So I wouldn't hold your breath for the entire slate of PS3 games, not even 50% of them running on your PS5, because it takes a lot of work just to get one game up and running, which is my understanding. So yeah, I've got a PS3, actual PS3 hardware, PlayStation 3 Slim, that I purchased way back in 2010, or was it 2009? It looks as new as the day I bought it, and I sort of packed it up and put it away and kept it in pristine condition. But I've got over 150 PS3 games. I've been collecting them. Even in 2024, I pick up the odd PS3 game. I think Driver San Francisco was the last one I actually purchased. So yeah, I'm still very much into the PS3 scene. Love the hardware. You know, it's unique. It's one of the last bespoke pieces of the hardware that Sony ever made, because really, let's be honest, all of the PlayStations now are pretty much PCs with custom stuff in them, you know, with the Tempest engine and everything else. But yeah, the PS3 with its alien architecture, cell architecture, one of the old school Sony consoles where they really wanted to differentiate themselves for better or for worse over the competition. Could this be us turning a corner for PS3 games running on PlayStation 5? Stay tuned, and if you like this type of thing, subscribe, hit notification and the like button. I'll see you again shortly in another video.